I have big news, everyone. We finally got some insights on the new Blox Fruits update. If you didn't see Uzoth's video, he told very important news. In the video, he told this:
Blox Fruits just confirmed a gravity rework along with many other changes on its way. To quickly explain, Blox Fruits has actually just released a tweet an hour ago or so of me recording this, talking about a brand new blog post on the Game & Robot website. And in this blog post, they talked about several things.
He confirmed the new gravity rework and told us that there are 2 more reworks coming up. But there is a bad news. Our Belved control rework is delayed. In this video, I will show you every new thing I know about the new update. So let's start at the beginning. In Uzoth's video, he told us that he was streaming, then suddenly the servers shut it down. When he joined back, the gravity was out of stock.
This actually all happened in the middle of my stream a while ago. So finding out about this was actually wild. It actually started with like a server shutdown happening in Blox Fruits. They made like a global announcement. The servers were shutting down. I didn't know for what. I couldn't find out. And then the chat explained what was going on. And at that point, that's when—
And that was the confirmation of the gravity rework. The second thing you need to check is the new blog tab in the Gamer Robot site, which is the official Blox Fruits merch site, where you can buy Blox Fruits themed plushies and toys. In that tab, there is this post, named the Blox Fruits Bulletin number 001. On this post, you can see 3 fruits, which are not shown. Later in the video, we will try to find out which fruits these are. Under that post, there is another picture, and there is a story, titled, Turtle Island Under Siege by Falling Stars. The text says this: the skies over Turtle Island have been anything but normal. Fiery meteors are crashing down, shaking the ground before vanishing without a trace. Some residents claim the air feels heavier, as if the island itself is shifting. Adding to the mystery, a hooded figure has been spotted near the impact sites, disappearing before anyone can get close. No one knows their intentions, but rumors are spreading. Is this just a strange phenomenon, or is something powerful approaching? Next to the text, there is this picture, where you can clearly see meteors showering down on Turtle Island. This post is the confirmation of the gravity rework. Under that post, there is another picture and story, titled Fruit Showdown, Poachers Get Defeated. It says that in a dramatic showdown, the Rangers of the Wilderness have successfully arrested a notorious gang of poachers who had been targeting rare wildlife. The poachers were caught after a tense pursuit through the dense jungle, putting an end to their illegal activities. Well, we don't know who are the gang of poachers, but there is a picture above. On the picture, we can see the Rangers of the Wilderness. On the ground, there is a player, who I think is one of the poachers. On the poacher, we can also see some feathers on his head. If you look closely, you will see that the feathers are falcon feathers, which is a hint that the second fruit which is going to be reworked is the falcon fruit. Actually, that will be great if the falcon gets a rework, because the fruit is actually really bad. I hope Blox Fruits makes a good update this time. If you look next to the falcon picture, you will see a post named Asking the Developers, where Rip Indra and my game are answering frequently asked questions about the game. One of the questions is, will anything be done about the lag spikes in C3? And Rip Indra replied with, trust us. We feel the pain too. We've been making optimizations behind the scenes to smooth things out. Expect a noticeable difference soon. One of the questions was, what about the current PvP meta? Is it getting a rebalance? And my game 43 replied with, absolutely. We've been fine-tuning hitboxes, damage scaling, and cooldowns to make fights more fair and skill-based. No more getting clapped by yetis or obliterated by dragons, unless you deserve it. Which means that there is going to be new fighting styles and swords in the game. I really like that, because the meta is getting really old. There are some leaks about an angel fighting style, but we don't know if it's really true or not. I really think that if there is any new mechanic, there should be an awakening swords or fighting styles. The last question is, will there ever be a 4th C? And my game replied with, not yet. Before we even think about a new C, we want to make sure the current ones are polished, balanced, and up to standard. A big expansion needs a strong foundation, which is a really good answer. If you compare the sizes of the island from the smallest to the biggest, there is a really big difference, which is insane. Just look at the sizes of these islands. One of the other questions is, which Blox fruits are being added or reworked in this update? And Indra replied with this: if you've been keeping up with the news, you probably already know. And yes, we hear you about Control's rework, but that's a topic for another day. This is actually sad news, because we really hope that we will see the reworked Control fruit in the next Blox fruits update. But that means the third fruits which is going to be reworked is one of those 3 fruits on the beginning. Let's see what we can get out of this one picture. I will try to compare the fruits to existing fruits. For the fruit on the right, we can match the top part of the fruit with the blade fruit. Also, the eyes look like the chopped fruit's eyes. But we got the blade rework on the last update. That means it's probably not the blade rework. In the middle, we can see that the fruit is angry, and the top part looks like a spider. When we look at the spider fruit, we can see that it doesn't match up, but it is the same as the ice fruit. As you can see, the ice fruit's top part is the same as the top part on this mystery fruit. The eyes are the same as well. But there is a catch. The ice fruit is really OP in the game, and I don't think that the ice fruit is going to be reworked. That means the third fruit is the one which is going to be reworked. Let's see what we can match up. I looked for a long time, and there was no fruit that I could match with, but there were some close ones. One of which was the rubber fruit. The top part the mystery fruit is close to the top part on the rubber fruit. One of the eyes is also close to the rubber fruit's eye. The second fruit I matched it with is the spin fruit. One of the eyes is like a spring, which is the same as the spring fruits. I think that it should be one of those 2 fruits. If you think that there is another fruit that it could be, tell me in the comments. Under the questions, there is another post where there is this picture. You can see Uzoth and his Dragon Talon team. There are dragons flying above them, and next to the picture it says this: the flames of Dragon Talon Academy have burned brighter than ever. But behind the scenes, the journey to this update has been anything but easy. Once we confirmed Dragon was next, all eyes were on it, meaning we couldn't release any other fruits or major content without players demanding Dragon first. The fruit itself went through multiple remakes, as we kept refining every detail to make it truly legendary. Unfortunately, some mismanagement of such a massive update led to further delays. But there's good news. While Dragon was in the works, we made huge progress on other parts of the game. Now we're finally ready to start rolling out that content, beginning with 3 complete reworks. And that's not all. Beyond fruits, we've been developing a game-changing feature that will improve the experience for all players. It's something I personally find really exciting, and while it's not ready just yet, I think when the time comes, it'll be worth the wait. This is the explanation of the Dragon update delay. This is the best possible answer you could possibly want. Under the explanation, there is one more post. There is this picture, where you can see a car which has aura. Under the picture it says, only the most daring pirates can claim this legendary ride. Call now. 1555 Shafi. Is this a teaser of some sort? Is there going to be new boats? Or more ways to customize them? I don't know. But we need to wait and see what we can get. These were all the new teasers about the new update. We really get a lot about the next update. We now know that there is going to be 3 new reworks, one of which is going to be Gravity, and the other one must be Falcon. The third one is not that obviously, but it should be Rubber or Spin. It could also be Venom, because the fruit is really bad, and the community is waiting for that. Well, the time should come and we would see. If you want to check it out by yourself, I will put a link to the Gamer Robot site. If you have any other suggestions I missed in this video, tell me in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more Blox Fruits news.